This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and I'm a big dummy. So basically, I just recorded this video and I just recorded my narration over it. And I completely had the mute button on my mic, so I didn't capture any of the audio. Lovely, right? That's twice it's happened to me in this weekend. Anyway. Moving on, this is a public service announcement, alright? I want you guys to know there are a lot of new guys at Tier 10. And we're going to get one. Actually, we're going to get a whole bunch of them later on. But one of them on our team ends up losing us the match. And I'm going to send a little salty message to him mid-match after I inevitably pass on. Because, you know, I'm not sending the message. If I lived, you know, because if I lived, we wouldn't have lost. And that's the heads up right off the bat. But if you want to see some interesting things, and you want to hear me get a little salty, stay tuned. So the public service announcement that I'm bringing forth is high explosive shell. High explosive shells are not, and I repeat, not for every tank in the game. Okay? The larger the caliber your gun, the better your high explosive shells are. The type of shell it is also comes into play. Take, for instance, the Death Star. I'm using the premium high explosive squash head rounds, also known as the Hesh round. The squash head round is an armor piercing high explosive round. Okay, it has a hardened tip to break the armor and then explode on the other side. That's the goal. It's got a delayed charge, everything's good, right? So the normal high explosive rounds for most tanks are just straight high explosive and they explode on impact. Hence the very low penetration value on high explosive rounds. So, I repeat, just because the alpha damage says you'll get more damage if you shoot him with high explosive, that isn't always the case. Even with the Death Star, if I shoot a tank where he has armor, I will not get the full roll of damage. I will get, 400 to 500, sometimes a little bit more, depending on the tank you're shooting and how much armor they got. Now here we have a chieftain barely peeking his nose up, just like a good old British tank should. I take the shot straight at his turret, which was turned broadside on, and I absolutely dirted. But anyway, so while we're reloading, we're going to talk about a guy who at the end of the match is just in the prime tank at the prime place in the right time to clutch this game out. He's got everything going for him. He's got armor, he's got good gun, he's got amazing... Oh, Chieftain, come on, shot out! What happened to that shell? Like, honestly, what happened to that shell? Completely missed the Chieftain, even though I was pretty much fully aimed in. Now the IS-7 cuts across the middle, puts one in my fuel tank while I'm not looking. I don't preferably like that. Artie took a shell at me too. Believe that? Darn Arties. Anyway, we're trying to sneak around. See if we can't catch this IS-7 slipping. And aiming, and he spots me before he ever comes up the hill, and so he backs off. Thanks, spotting mechanic. You're amazing. Oh well, it is what it is. Artie took another shot at me. You see, Death Stars tend to be very Artie-magnety, you know? That's a word, I just made it up. Artie-magnety. Magnety. Magnety? Yeah, that one. Oh, broadside on, come on. Aiming. Pow! And it dirts again. So we have officially fired 3 rounds and hit absolutely nothing Now, I had to try to squeeze that one off quick before he backed up. It may have not have been fully aimed in, but still, broadside of his tank, 10 feet away, and I missed. Oh, he's giving me his turret. Come on. And that round just skims right over the top of his turret. 5 rounds in, or 4 rounds in, and I've still yet to hit anything. So at this point, I'm starting to get a little frustrated. You know, when you fire 4 rounds out of a Death Star using nothing but Hesh, and you miss every one of them, that's 32,000 silver gone right there. Think about that. 32,000 silver gone. How do I make that back in the rest of this? I'm going to have an amazing game. So, E100, broadside on, giving me the side of his turret. Got to squeeze it early. 1841. That was a paddling. So, our 6th round was the one, right? That was the one that actually went where I needed it to, right into the side of his tank, and killed him. And then, of course, contacts right there to reap the reward. The E100 likely, after he got hit, backed off and then realized, hey, that Death Star's reloading. I'm going to pull up, I'm going to get a shot back on him. Unfortunately for him, the gorilla was waiting for him. And pop goes the weasel. Now, we've got a Centurion right up ahead of us, tier 8 tank. Not real worried about him. I get a little hesitant here because I'm like, wait, where are their tank destroyers? And so, I don't push, but then Contact just goes ahead and pushes, and he's got no health left. But he's making the push anyway. And I'm like, alright, I'm with you. You shoot the Chieftain, I'll take the T-10. Because I didn't want to waste a shot on this Chieftain when he's such a low health. Guaranteed kill for him. He tracks me. All he had to do is pull up and shoot him at that point. He didn't. So we're waiting. There he gets him. And that leaves the T-10. Now, I've taken 1 shell of damage. I'm not that big a deal. I'm going to auto-lock this guy as I roll over the hill and pull the trigger. I either kill him or I miss. And pow! 520. And we get our first kill of the game. So, we're all knotted up. It's 5 versus 5. 1 arty apiece, 2 tank destroyers versus 3 tank destroyers, 1 medium versus 1 medium, and 1 heavy. So, we lost our arty. Their medium tank's doing his thing. Our medium tank is right behind me. I'm trying to look for shots on these guys. Can't quite pull it off. Would have loved to do it, but I can't quite pull it off. And I don't want to just waste a shell. Our medium tank pulls up. He's going to spot a tank in a moment. Come on. Okay. Jag is on our left. Somebody's on our right and somebody's in the middle. Now we've got the E3 right here, which means the one on the right must be the Death Star. Now this E3 knows I'm here now, and he's looking right at me, but he's got to stop and aim, and that gives me my chance. Shot out, 401 right into the pike of that armor, which is right where it's its strongest. That was not good, and I took a shot in return. Now our medium tank charges out to kill this Death Star and realizes he doesn't quite have enough ammo to do so. So now he's reloading and he's got to avoid that Death Star killing him. Easier said than done. Luckily, I'm here for backup. And shot out. Goodbye, Death Star. Now he's reloading. And this Bat-Chat's coming after me. And I know he's coming after me, but there's nothing I can do. I can just try to avoid him. He misses. He's about to come over the hill. He misses again. And I start chasing him. Now, I don't know if you know about the Death Star, but the Death Star is not exactly known for being mobile. It's a tier 10 tank destroyer. There's only 1 or 2 mobile. Okay, we'll give him 3. 3 mobile tier 10 tank destroyers, and that is the Object 268, the Object 263, and the Gorilla 15. Now this E3 is pushing up on me, knowing that I'm here, and he gets exactly what was coming to him. 1,649 damage. That was a paddling. But you give your belly to a Death Star, you deserve it. So that's on you, sunshine. But the inevitable happens. Autoloader gets loaded, and down I go. Nothing I can do about it. You know, he waited, got loaded, and the moment I killed the E3, he comes after me. Now, because I killed the E3, and this is a 2v2, I've still got hope. We've got a full health E100, I noticed, and I'm like, what are you doing? That entire engagement, I could have used one round from you and been so much better off than I was. So I sent him a salty message. Do something. Something. Anything. Do something. You know? I'm not picky. But you've sat back there all this time and you've done absolutely nothing. You watched your teammates die over and over again. You watched an E3 cross the center field right in front of you, broadside on, and you didn't even shoot him. You got a Bat Chat, tier 9, one-shot kill. Well, 2 shots. We'll give him 2 shots kill. And you don't even take the time to aim and shoot him. Now, I understand that you may be new to tier 10. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just trolling the crap out of me. I don't know. But what I see from you next is going to irritate the ever-living crap out of me. And probably some of you guys. So here we go. Get ready. Alright, so we have a Jag E100. We have a Bat Chat 25 AP. He pulls out and hits the Jag for 300 and some change. I don't know if you know much about the 15-centimeter cannon, but it does not hit for 300 and some change. It doesn't. It's a 15-centimeter cannon. It may hit for 600 on occasion, but it doesn't hit that low. Now he just hit a lightly armored target for 400 with this 15-centimeter gun, which leaves only one possible outcome. Oh, there's the biggest miss of the day, and this Bat Chat is unloading into him. Can he get the gun around? Oh, if he'd have just waited a little bit longer, there's a chance. Nope, he fires at a target that he can't possibly hit and fumbles it away. But now the Jag's turn to fumble, right? He has this guy broadside on in front of him. Instead of pushing up on him and getting the shot, he lets him run away. And the E100, instead of paying attention to the Bat Chat, who sat right in front of him, he waits. And then he looks away, and the Bat Chat starts running, then he takes a bad shot, completely misses, and now Jag is going to come over the hill and kill him. Oh, he backs up. Good move. And he can't shoot the Bat Chat, so hurry up and put a shot back on the Jag before you take her around. Jag still has not shot him. Still. He shoots his track, gets another very low roll, further giving us the impression that he's shooting HE. And then the Jag does what the Jag does, which is shoot straight through the front of him for 900. That stings. You don't want to do that again. Now, I bet there's a lot of you guys wondering what that Bat Chat's doing. That Bat Chat cannot have any more ammo. He's run around this map like a crazy person and killed pretty much everybody, it seems like. So, he doesn't have any ammo left. Hence the reason he's just running back and forth. But the E100 isn't paying attention. He just knows that the guy is there. He gets another low roll for 322, which could have been another 500 or 700 damage if he was actually shooting armor-piercing rounds. And then he dies. Like he should have. All along. That was absolutely disgusting to watch, I know. 4,800 damage, 3 kills. Second on the leaderboard to our Bat Chat with 6,000 damage. Good job, Mr. Broken Toothpick. Thunderlips, not so much. Shoot AP next time. 2,700 damage is respectable, but you could have had a clutch and way more damage. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.